Okay, here's the story of this painting. So I found this canvas lying around. I'd already painted the background. I don't know, it was just, and I didn't do anything with it. So then I said, you know what, I need to paint something for fun to avoid life's responsibilities and sadness. So I started out with a bunch of blobs that I would later outline with a new paint pen I got. Chose some fun colors. I usually do this style of flower only with digital art on my iPad, but I decided to try it on canvas. And I've never done anything, I mean, I do these flowers all the time, but not like this, and I thought it was cool. I think I'm gonna hang it in my room somewhere, but I don't know where, so, oh, and then I noticed it matches me. It matched my weird little sweater I was wearing, and my hair, kind of. So, there we go, thanks for watching, yep. I'm doing another floral canvas, but this time with blues and teals. Exciting. And I will be selling this when it's on my website, and then I also made a print and phone wallpaper of it as well. I know y'all loved the original color palette of that other one, and I'll try to make some more canvases of that as well, but since I already had a print of it, I thought I would make another color palette. I painted the blobs, the flower shapes last night, and then I had to let them dry and then finished it this morning. But I also used glitter paint, which is very exciting. I did this on my Instagram post, but if you want a color palette or to request one, put one in the comments and maybe I can do it next. Oh, and this time I'm using a Posca paint pen. I got them on Amazon. It was like a pack of 3, I think, with different pen tips, but it's about the same as my other one, but I really like it. And I'll just paint these as I need a break mentally from life and orders. And hopefully get to more colors and adding them to the shop. Alright, I'm painting another canvas. Hey, okay, alright. And the most liked comment was to do a sunset type color, so here we go. I think the most of I heard after that was purples, which I will be doing, I promise. I love how much y'all love these, and I love doing them, so I'll just keep doing colors. It'll be exciting. So the original comment said red, pinks, and orange, I think. But then I threw in some other colors that I thought would make it more sunset-y and complement those. So yeah, here we go. And now I'm outlining them with my Posca pen or marker, whatever. So yeah, this canvas is available on my shop and in the form of a print and a phone wallpaper that you can purchase. The canvas, there's only one of them, so sorry, but I made a print of it that's the same quality, except it's just on paper instead of a canvas. But yeah, here we go. Here it is. It matches me again. I didn't even plan that. What? Alright, come along with me as I paint some florals. Yay, they're gonna be purple. Here are some of my thoughts on purple. When I was little, it was my mom's favorite color, or at least that's just what she told me when I asked her. So when we moved houses and I got to paint my new room, guess what color I painted it? That's right, you guessed it, purple. And everything I owned, what was it? It was purple, okay? And then one day I was like, I don't really like purple. So then I repainted my room gray. My cat Ella would like to say a few words about purple too. Thank you, Ella. That was perfect timing. Okay, anyways, this canvas, along with a miniature one, is on my website right now. There's only one of each, but I also made an art print of it that you can get and a phone wallpaper. Here's Ella one more time. That is the best sound ever. Okay, so yeah, here I am. I'm outlining with my Posca pen, and we're done. Added some glitter, of course, and ta-da! Alright, we're doing another painting. This time, somebody commented terracotta color, like orangey, and then a mustard. So I'll find them and tag them, but then this is where that led me. Other than just like normal pinks, this is my ideal color scheme, okay? The dark teal, the warm colors, oh my gosh, just it's the best. Oh, and the gray, like come on. I've had a few people say like all gray flowers, and I think that would be awesome, and I will do that eventually. So yeah, this one's for sale on my website, and then I made a print of it as always and a phone wallpaper. If you saw my last video, my cat Ella gave her opinion on the last color palette, so let's see what she says about this one. Ella! Oh, okay. She has mini meows. That one was, hey, I just woke up from a nap and I need you to get this phone out of my face. But I think she approves, so here it is. Bye. Okay, y'all suggesting colors and me doing these paintings has kind of become a series, so here we are in the next one. Gray. I love gray. I think it's great. Great. Anyways, what am I doing now? I'm painting some gray flowers as we've established. Oh, I did them kind of a warmer gray. I mixed in a lot of brown with it because I didn't want it to look blue. And I also paired it with some tan. Oh, also, this canvas is available on my website. Exciting. There's only one though, except I did make a little mini one, and then I made an art print of it as well as a phone wallpaper. And my website is ktscanvases.com. Oh wait, hold on. Ella's coming to give her opinion. Thank you, Ella. Like last time, I think she gave some insightful comments. I think it was really important to hear and for her to say. So let's keep moving on. What am I doing now? I'm outlining. Exciting. Love that. Now we're done. So there it is. All right, as I showed you last night, Ella picked the colors for this next painting. It was between the two top color comments. So yeah, it was blush pink, and then I added some, wait for it, rose gold. This canvas, along with a notebook that I painted, is on my website. There's only one of each though, but I made an art print of it so that everyone can have it, and a phone wallpaper. So what are my thoughts on pink, you ask? I think it's great. I love it. I would say it's my favorite color, like a very light pink, dusty pink. There's me mixing, or not mixing, huh? Oh, shaking, that's the word. Shaking my paint pen because it was new. Now I know what we're really all waiting for is Ella's opinion, so let me get her in here. Ella! Okay, here she comes. Ella, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate this painting? Okay. Now, Ella, can we just get a few more words about your overall thoughts? Okay, thank you, Ella. I appreciate your cooperation. So this is it. Comment the colors you want to see next. Alright, here we go again, friends, except this time it's on a wood slice. Okay, and there's cacti and succulents mixed in with the flowers. We're just switching it up. We're having fun. I feel like someone commented last night, and I will tag them, but there's been other people, I feel like... Well, hey, Batman! What you got to say? Oh, how weird. There he is right there. That was perfect timing, Bat. Anyways, people suggested doing cacti in my style. As always, this wood slice is on my website. There's only one. I also did a notebook, so that's fun. And then I made an art print of it so everyone can have it, as well as a foam wallpaper. So go check it out. My website is ktscanvases.com. Okay, here comes Ella, my cat, to critique this painting. Let's see what she says. Ella! Come here and tell them. Okay, thank you so much. Wow, I'd say that was pretty fair, but if anyone has a problem with what she has said, because it was bold, you can contact her. Alright, people, I've heard your cries for yellow, I've heard your cries for sunflowers, and I'm giving you both. I mean, you can't have sunflowers and not have yellow. Okay, whatever. Yellow's a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I was like, is this gonna be ugly? I think it is. But then I can't tell you how many times I went back and forth between loving it and hating it, which is common for artists. But then when I started outlining it, I really hated it. I was like, ugh. But then now I love it, and I hope y'all do too. So just, don't tell me if you don't. And if you do love it, it's on my website, this canvases, as well as a notebook, and then an art print version of each, as well as phone wallpapers. So usually I let Ella voice her opinion about my painting, but this time I thought it'd be fun to show her reaction in person. It was a little disappointing at first, but I think she really got it towards the end, But now watching back, here's Ella's final thoughts. What? Thank you. Her opinion is always appreciated. So we're almost done. Here we go. Ta-da! Alright, people, we're continuing the series, except this time y'all didn't pick the colors because this is the giveaway winner's choice of colors. But I hear you. I think the most I've seen recently are neon flowers, and then I still need to do the mint flowers, but you keep commenting and then I'll do them eventually. Also, the comments of people thinking it's gonna be ugly because they look ugly right now, and then once I outline it, they're like, whoa, that's always fun to see because that's kind of how it works. Trust the process, baby. Okay, so I'm outlining, and then of course this canvas isn't gonna be on my website, but I did make a print of it, and then I made a notebook and a print of the notebook, and then there's phone wallpapers of each on my website. So exciting. Okay, and as always, I'm gonna go find Ella for her to give her opinion on this one. It's always very important. Oh, okay, what else? Alright, well that sounded like a good rating, hopefully. So here it is. So I know I just did one of these, but I had inspiration for a galaxy themed one, and I had to do it. I had to. And mix in stars and some moons. I just got really excited about it, and I wrote it down in my notes, and then I just couldn't wait to do it, so I did it last night. And then I outlined it today. And as always, this canvas is going to be on my website. I almost said this website is going to be on my website, but that doesn't make sense. Anyways, but I also made an art print of it, so everybody can have it. And then a phone wallpaper on my website. I already established that, didn't I? I had so much fun with this one. I love all the colors, and I kind of mixed colors with each flower, so some are like ombre. That's fun. That's cool. Oh, and we can't wrap this up until our esteemed art critic gives her rating, so here we go. Ella, can you just give us a few of your thoughts? Anything else? Well, I mean, she said it, not me. But we're done. Here it is. Okay, the series continues, but get this. I was in my shower, I saw my razor, and I said, you know what? I love those colors. That's going to be my inspiration. You know, non-spons, but shout out to Billy Razors for their amazing color palette. Anyways, here I am drawing the leaves. I decided to pair dark gray and light gray with it because, I don't know, it just felt right. Also, I did a black notebook with the same colors, so that is going to be available on my website, as well as this canvas and an art print of each, so everyone can have it, and then a foam wallpaper of each. And now what everyone really comes here for is Ella, the art critic's opinion of this painting. Ella, can you please give us your opinion? Well, come here. Tell us. Okay, thank you, Ella. I guess that's all we get. But now we're both sitting in my closet where I film these voiceovers, so here are some purrs. Okay, you're welcome for that. And here it is. Okay, so I get this comment quite a bit, not a ton, whatever, of people saying, asking me if I only know how to draw flowers, why don't I paint anything else, blah, 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 blah. Now, here's the thing, nothing is wrong with painting a bunch of different styles and types of things. That's how you learn, that's how you grow. But I've been doing this for, like, what, 7 years? So I found my style. I found what I like to do. This is my business, so, you know, it has to be cohesive. And I only enjoy painting flowers, to be honest. I like drawing. I draw animals. Animals and flowers are my main thing. I draw digitally, but I love painting flowers. It's just relaxing to me. And I'm a little bit lazy. Okay, I'm a lot of bit lazy when it comes to art that's not orders. Like, I'm fulfilling orders all day, so when I'm just gonna, like, do something else, it's gonna be something I know and love, and that's easy for me. Ella just walked in, and she would like to comment on this matter, so take it away, Ella. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna paint wood slice with the help of Lizzie McGuire, of course. So I wanted to do the little mushrooms, you know, but with different flowers. I have a mushroom print with flowers, but I'm gonna do it different, and I thought, how perfect would it be on a wood slice? Am I right? Now, I wasn't 100% sure how I wanted to do this. I love outlining things in pen, but with these type of flowers, I don't outline them, so it wouldn't be very cohesive. So I just kept going with it, and there, hi, that's me, okay. This is me being very unsure about it. I was like, but then I was like, whatever, I'll keep going. And that's usually how it goes, so this is me judging Lizzie McGuire for what, I can't remember what she was doing. Then I drew some little grass, look how cute, and then I drew some greenery. Okay, now let's call our esteemed art critic to come in here and give her point of view. Ella! Come here! Come here! Okay, you're welcome for that. This is in my shop, as well as a print of it. I'm painting, but my apron, that always happens. And instead of, you know, loosening the strap, I just do that every day. Anyways, we're gonna paint some pink flowers on some gray. It's fun. I know you're wondering, Katie, where do you get your inspiration from? I like to say this one was inspired by the color pink. I think it's great. I did a painting a long time ago, and it was just all gray details, gray and white details with light pink flowers. So that I'm recreating it, basically. But what we're really all here for is the art critic's opinion of this one. Ella, will you please rate this painting on a scale of from 1 to 10? Okay. Anything else? Look at that titanium white go. I mean, it's just, okay. I got inspired by my shower curtain. You know, the other time it was my razor while I was in the shower. Today it was my curtain. It has lemons and flowers and leaves. And I said, you know what, Katie, you should do a canvas with lemons and flowers and leaves. Except with my flowers, of course. Okay. There I am painting away. I will be doing more of these, but let me know what other fruits I should mix in. I'm thinking oranges, maybe some peaches. I don't know, let me know. Look at Batman. His favorite hobby is drinking out of the sink. It's his greatest joy in life, I think. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, speaking of cats, my cat Batman, let's get Ella in here because she's the one who really is, you know, the art critic. So let's bring her in and see if she approves. What? That okay. All right, I'll take that. This one is not in my shop. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry, but there's an art print and a foam wallpaper. All right, another fruit one, except this time I'm doing peaches. I think I heard that the most in the comments. I thought it'd be fun to do it on a wood slice, and I was right. I live in Georgia, so this one fits well. I also like peaches, so it's a win-win. This one's on my website, as well as an art print of it, of course, and a foam wallpaper. Ella has entered my closet where I'm sitting on the floor filming this voiceover. So let's get her opinion on this. Alright, I have to agree with her. Thank you, Ella, for your input. Also, I will be doing more outlining flowers soon. Somebody asked me in the last video why I've been doing these more, and they've just been inspiring me more lately. And you know what? We need a break sometimes. If you prefer one or the other, that's fine. You don't have to tell me. It's cool. Here it is. Hey, look, I'm painting something again. So we're doing some outline florals. We love that. I want to do them with the lemons. I actually did this last week, but then I never edited it, and so yeah, it's fine. I did this one on a notebook. I have a black canvas. I can't decide what I want to do on it. I might do this, but in canvas form. But this is on my website. But of course, I made a print of it and a foam wallpaper. We love that. It's weird because this is the last thing I painted, and it's not been super recently. But we need breaks sometimes. That's okay. But who cares about me? Let's get Ella's opinion on this one. I think she'll love it, but let's see. Ella, on a scale of 1 to 10, please rate this painting. Oh, okay. I think that's fair. But that meow was kind of weird. What do you have to say about that? Alright, Ella says you're welcome for that, and I'm gonna leave you here. Bye. Okay, so on one of my most viewed videos, yeah, I don't know why, what? The top comment was for me to do black and white flowers, so I was like, wow, that's kind of scary, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know why this was scary to me. I don't know. I've never done just black and white flowers. Now, here's the thing. She said purely black and white. I don't know if she meant like the leaves too, which I debated, and I might still do, but I decided to go with like muted greens. Yeah. So this one was on my website. It sold. Very thankful. But I did make an art print of it, so that's fun. That's great on my website, ktscanvases.com. So yeah, I love when y'all leave comments about colors because I don't think I would have ever done black and white. I don't know why. I think black and white are great. But anyways, feel free to leave them. Y'all have great ideas, and when I'm inspired, maybe I can do them. Also, we can't forget our favorite art critic's opinion of this. Ella, what do you think of black and white? What do you think of these flowers? Ella. Anything else? Y'all, I'm so excited about this one. It was so fun. Okay, here's the thing. There's a color palette y'all voted on in my Instagram stories. I mean, you didn't vote if maybe you didn't see it, but that's cool. That's fine. Anyways, I never got around to it, but I came upon the picture again. It was just of the colors. And they were these dreamy pink and blue colors. And I was like, what if I mix in clouds? Do I really know how to do clouds? No. Have I done them before? A long time ago. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I wanted the clouds to just be mixed in and like a wash of the sky with the clouds and then the flowers, and then I added gold because why not? Okay, enough of me. Let's see what our favorite art critic has to say about this. Ella, what are your thoughts? Anything else? Okay, I think that was an approval. Thank you, Ella. Thank you very much. Welcome. I'm going to be painting oranges and flowers for the series. Yay. I've done lemons, peaches, now little basketballs. This one was fun. I went with a light blue background because the sky, I guess? I don't know. It just it went well. I can't remember last time I ate an orange, I'll be honest with you. It's not my go-to fruit. Well, are cuties for oranges? They're a version of orange, but if those are around, I'll eat them all. Anyways, this was fun. I liked painting the oranges. Here I am blending on the paper. I had to get some paint off so we could blend. And then I drew some little dots. as oranges have, or maybe they don't. It was just for cute effect. And as always, this is my shop. It may not be by the time I upload this. Y'all get them really fast, but there's an art print version of it, so that's fun, and a phone wallpaper on my website, ktscanvases.com. Also, let's get our favorite critic in here, see what her opinion is, because it's the only one that matters. Ella, what are your thoughts? Is that all? Hey, I'm finally in the mood to paint something, so here we go! If you've been following along, you know we've done some other fruits and florals, and now I'm doing strawberries and florals. I will be honest with you, I was kind of avoiding strawberries, even though they're one of my favorite fruits. They're great, I love them. But I was like, that's a lot of effort. But we did it, so it was worth it. I have a specific memory tied to strawberries, and it's when I was spending the night at my cousin's house with my aunt, and we were watching Dancing with the Stars with giant bowls of strawberries covered in sugar. So yeah, they remind me of simpler times, happy times as a child. Please share your favorite strawberry memory in the comments below. I almost forgot, let's ask our favorite critic what she thinks about this one. You know, it'll be a tough call, but let's see. Ella, please tell us your thoughts. Anything else? Alright, thank you so much for that, Ella. And okay, next in the fruit and floral series, we got watermelons. Harry Styles, please enjoy. So here I am getting all the paint ready, and then I'm doing my flowers. I like to put a ton of paint. The texture is my favorite. Also, we don't pay attention to proportions here. Some of the slices are as big as the whole watermelon, so just don't think about it. We're just having fun here, okay? As always, this is on my website as well as a print of it and a phone wallpaper. I've been having fun doing these in the same style so that I've seen where people get a bunch of the fruit ones together. Also, this is where I'm waiting for it to dry so I can blend it more. And there we are. And I know you're wondering, Katie, what are your thoughts on watermelons though? And I'd have to say that I like them. They're not like a top 5 fruit for me, mostly because I just can't trust them. Sometimes you think you're getting a good piece and it's not. I guess that's all fruit, but especially watermelon. Look at Ella. She came to say hi. While she's on screen, let's get her critique of my art. Ella, what do you think? I appreciate that. Love you. Hey, I'm Katie. I'm gonna be your painter this evening. The only thing on the menu though are sunflowers and some pink and crimson florals on a wood piece. I hope that's okay. If not, I totally get it, but like wait till the end because I think it's really cool. But you don't have to. Hey, Ella, what do you think of that joke? Was it too stupid? Should I delete that? I probably should, shouldn't I? You think so? Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Thank you, Ella, for your opinion. She is our art critic, but she also gives great life advice. No, but really though, this one is on my website. There's only one, so that's that. But I also made an art print out of it, so that's exciting. Link in bio. I have a digital design that I've done similar to this, but I wanted to do it hand painted on a wood piece because I thought it would be pretty, and it was. I was right. Hope y'all love it. If you don't tell me. But here it is. Thanks, love you, bye. You know what makes art super fun is when you do it just for fun. What's fun for me are flowers, in the style I've been doing them in since I was 15. But this time I switched it up. I wanted to add in random colors and lines. There's me with my apron. How y'all doing? You know what makes me so happy? Not that. Using so much paint. So much paint that it's like, wow, that's a lot of paint. I want the texture, baby. I want everything to blend together. Not letting anything dry. Like, look at this. Hold on. Look how messy that is. Look at it. Everything's just combining together. Oh, then we have a dance party to celebrate the texture. Then I run out of paint. What do I do? And I saved that. So smooth. Our art critic, I think she's gonna love this new twist. Let's see what she thinks. Ella, please let us know. Thank you so much. I agree. The texture is incredible. Everyone stop what you're doing and watch this. No, really? I love it so much. Next in the fruit series are blueberries. That's right. I was picking them on the 4th of July and I was like, wow, these are so pretty. I don't even eat blueberries. I don't know if I've had one in years. It's just not my go-to. They kind of taste like nothing. That's just my opinion, but also I just said I hadn't tried them, so what do I know? Also, if you watched VeggieTales as a child, Madam Blueberry, I'm so blue hoo hoo, I don't know what to do. Anyone? a relatable queen, let me tell you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore that part. Look at those blueberries. Look at those guys. Don't fact check me on my fruit paintings. Somebody did that last time and it ruined the vibe. Just let me paint my blueberries in peace. Here we are at the end. Wait, let's get Ella's opinion. Ella. Thank you. Hey, I'm painting kiwis. Hope that's okay with you. If it's not, then like, why? What's your problem? I know I've been on a roll with the fruit and floral series. We just did blueberries, and now we're doing kiwis. What? I know. It's just, you gotta take advantage of it when you feel inspired. Also, I know the green flowers, it kind of makes your brain go like, what? But I don't, I kind of love it though. It's just everything's green and happy. I had yellow, but then I was like, ew, no, never mind. Take that back. I usually give my opinion of the fruit I'm painting. I can't give you one at all because I've never had kiwis. Kiwis. This one's on my website. If it's gone, there's also an art print version. Let's get Ella's opinion, our favorite art critic, see what she thinks of this painting. Ella, what are your thoughts? Thank you. So that's all for today. It's been fun. Bye. Here's what's happening. I'm painting sunflowers. I'm mixing in my textured florals for fun. And it's on a wood slice. So that's what you're getting into. I hope you're okay with it. I hope you stay. If you don't, Ella will judge you. Isn't that right? Thank you, Ella. And now you're like, she's talking to her cat. Of course I'll stay. Anyways, back to what's happening. I wanted to mix in some of my textured florals, right over there with sunflowers, because I don't think I've done that. And yeah. Also, I saw a comment that was asking for more sunflowers on wood slices, so I said, you know what? I'm giving the people what they want. I'm gonna do this. There's just something about a sunflower painted on a wood piece, It feels right. It feels great. I love it here. Let's get our favorite art critic's opinion of sunflowers and of this painting. Ella? Thank you so much. That's the painting. It's on my website. Yay. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Shut up, Katie. Sorry. But SpongeBob would be proud, because I'm painting his home with flowers. That's next in the fruit and floral series. Pineapples. Exciting. What do I think about pineapples? Well, they're only my favorite fruit and the best fruit ever. After I painted this one though, I was like, yeah, no thank you. I don't want to paint anymore. And I almost walked away. I almost walked away. But then I said, no. This is going to be great. And I'm going to keep painting these pineapples. It's going to be alright. A distinct memory I have about pineapples, I was in 3rd grade. Me and my friend decided we liked pineapples so much. I don't know if everyone was deciding their favorite fruit and like having a group based on that. But that's what we did. And we were pineapple. I don't know what the exact name was, but that's that. Let's ask our favorite art critic what she thinks about this painting. Ella? Okay, anything else? Okay, bye. So get this, I was watching Incredibles 2 on my iPad while painting because Disney Plus brings me comfort and joy. And then I was making this video with my phone, so like filming as I go. Well, both of them died at the same time. That's right. Almost the exact same time. What's with that? That's my story for you today. I ended up charging them both. I was almost done, so I just finished the painting in boring silence. Anywho, I'm painting cherries and florals in the fruit and floral series. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, right, okay. Maybe you're like, Katie, why cherries next? Well, I've done watermelons and kiwis, so I had to do cherries for Harry Styles, that is. Of course. Most importantly, let's get our favorite art critic's opinion. Ella, what are your thoughts? Thank you so much, Ella. This one's in my shop, and there's an art print. Yay! And here's me showing you the art print that I just mentioned. So that's exciting. Love it. Y'all, I'm so excited about this one. Like, you don't even know. So art is my job, as we know. Maybe you don't. Hi, nice to meet you. But that means I don't always get to create things that are born out of this amazing creative inspiration. But this one right here, yes. I had this idea, finally went for it, it came together in my mind, and here we are. I had so much fun, and I love it so much. By the way, I'm thankful that art is my job. I love it, because my favorite part is sharing it. In these videos, sometimes I'm like, ugh, I gotta do something for a video. But I need that push to be creative sometimes. And obviously I need to take breaks sometimes, which I do. this felt like a break. This was a good inspirational break. Anywho, let's ask our favorite art critic what she thinks about this painting. Ella! Really? Thank you for your input. This is on my website as well as an art print, and there are also little mini canvases on there as well. And there is a YouTube video of me painting all of them. Okay, I'm so excited for this painting. Okay, just wait, okay? And this is going to be in 2 parts because there's just too much greatness to be held in 1 minute. Sorry, I'm kidding. But no, really, I really love this painting. And I couldn't get it down to 1 minute, so I was like, fine. Part 2 is already posted also. Okay, so here's the vibe. A bunch of pumpkins with fun prints, okay? Right? And what's even more shocking is that I didn't include flowers in this. Okay, well, some of the pumpkins have my flowers on them, but I thought about doing flowers and pumpkins like this mixed, but no, we're just doing a canvas full of pumpkins. I don't paint anything other than flowers, so this is a first in a while. I mean, I do, but I always include flowers like mixed in, where it's mostly flowers. And anyways, here we go. That's what I'm doing. Added lots of little curlicues, whatever that is, and some of that. And now go to part 2 for the rest of it. Yay! Okay, here's part 2 of the pumpkin painting. This is my favorite one. It started off as polka dots. I thought I didn't like them, so I turned them to flowers. Now we're outlining. I couldn't decide black or white outlining. I did white, and then I decided to go back and add some black, but we're still on white, so I won't go there yet. Look how fun they are. I love them very much. I love how messy it is. It makes me so happy. It was fun to do. This painting was good for my soul. I needed something creative and kind of new and fun, and something that I could just do stuff like that, you know, like just scribble all over it, but in a cute way. I think I'll be keeping this one. Sorry, but I will make a print of it eventually, so I'll let you know. Plus my fall collection launches tomorrow, so it'll be included in that, the art print. Actually, look at them. And then this is me adding the black outline because it just needed some extra dimension. And here I am showing you the little pumpkins, the little guys, little friends. I love them. I'm so excited about this one. Thanks for watching. I don't know if you're ready for this one. I sure wasn't. Wow, we're doing a spooky version of the pattern pumpkin painting. It's very exciting. Okay, but what's the plan, Katie? You might be asking. Well, I'll tell you. The vibe is spooky, nostalgic, happy spooky. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a bunch of fun patterns like jack-o'-lantern faces in the cute Halloween colors. I added in my little bat and then some of those. And then I had the idea to turn the stem of that pumpkin into a little spooky hat. I mean, come on. And then we're doing some spider webs. Those kind of stressed me out, but it's okay. We got through it. Look at that little spider. He's so fuzzy. Also, let's get our favorite art critic to see what she thinks about this one. Ella, what do you think of this painting? Really? Wow, what a variety we get in meows today. That was so fun. I'm gonna sell the original. It's gonna be in the restock Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, but there are already art prints on my website. Yay! I don't know what you're doing right now, but you may need to sit down for this one, okay? So we have spooky pattern pumpkins, but make them spookier. I was not sure about this one, but my vision was all black and white and gray with a bunch of little ghosties. One of the top comments on my last video like this, somebody said that they didn't have faith in it at first, but you know, they were like surprised. I was like, okay, you gotta trust the process, baby. But, trust the process. I mean, if you already follow me, you know. But I guess if you're new, you're like, what is she doing? But look at it now. We got some outlining. We got some little twirlies and a little spider. And now we have the little ghosts. Look how cute they are. And so a little twirly and another twirly. I'll stop saying that now. Some flowers, another twirly. I'm sorry. And then I added, that happened. So I fixed it though. It's fine. See, there it is. And we had some little accents. And look at her. Let's ask our favorite art critic what she thinks. What, Ella? What? Thank you. I often wander into my paint room and just look at things until I figure out what I want to paint. I saw these little bitty canvases and I said, you know what? That needs a little ghost on it. I had so much fun with this one and I thought he was so cute that I started doing other ones. So now I have all these little tiny canvases of ghostesses. And so we're gonna have a little mini canvas ghost restock at some point, so stay tuned. I just started adding flowers around him in white, and then I did gray leaves, and it's fun. I just imagine this on a little shelf, or just thrown next to something, and he's just smiling at you all day, and that makes me happy. So That's why I just kept going with these. And there he is. Yay! Better believe I'm gonna start off this voiceover saying, you may need to sit down, okay? Buckle up. This painting, get ready. I have never spent more time on a painting, for sure. Also because I don't usually do paintings this big. This one's a 20 by 20. I am keeping it. It's hanging in my office right now. So yeah, but there's a print of it right now, as well as my Christmas collection went live today. Stickers, magnets, art prints. So exciting. You can get 20% off when you spend $20 or more. Go see it. Anyways, back to the painting. Look at these guys. So my vision was I call it a festive forest. That's what I ended up calling it. I wanted trees everywhere. I wanted to include all my these little gnome guys, and then that guy, the Yeti, all the little friends. And it's just like oh my gosh, it's just so, I just kept going back and adding things, and it was so much fun, but also I was like, I don't know. But then, look at her. Let's see if Ella approves. Ella, thank you.